Hey yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back. If I didn't lose you in the last video, I'm certainly going to lose you in this one. In this video is going to be Slipstream Part 2, where I'm going to talk about the solo. And the solo that I found on Banjo Hangout that I learned when I was a kid, and it really impacted me, and I love it, and I want to share it with you. Okay, so I guess I don't need too much of a spiel because I had a big spiel in the last one. Yeah, let's just talk about how nasty the solo is and how sick it is, dude. Let's just get into it. Okay, cool. So the first thing it has, like this lick, I added a few measures here just so the top of the the top of the phrase is on the leftmost part of the row. Okay, cool. So this guy right here. Okay, so the thing you gotta know about this, let me expand it out. Let's see. Okay, maybe that'll be a little easier. Maybe you recognize this roll. Also, this thing is in triplets. I have no idea how the fuck to do triplets in table edit. But for whoever did this, like had triplets like down, I gotta learn how to reverse engineer this. Oh, it's on like a different. You can't click it even at that expanded view. Anyways, if you know how to do triplets in table edit, please contact me. I really need to figure this out because it's one thing I don't include in my tabs, even though I really want to. Okay, so anyways, if you take a look at this, you'll see that's a very common roll. That's a forward-backward roll. Okay, that's a forward-backward roll, kind of. The fourth note would make it like the backward roll. So anyways, that guy right there, I do the Foggy Mountain reach around there on the 9th fret. So it's just a forward, that's like thumb forward that much and trips like it doesn't need too much more explaining that. I just use my thumb on the 9th fret, index and middle to span that two fret span. And then you bring, and then ba da 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 up to that B natural, right? Yeah, it's B flat. So yeah, you just got to move your index finger to the 9th fret. And then ba da da da. That's just index. That much of it right there. That much of it. That's just alternate index, thumb index, middle index. Or you can be super stylish and land on the thumb. Because remember, anywhere you can replace the index, you should replace it with a thumb. Anywhere you can, you should. But when it's happening so fast. Yeah, if you can replace that with the thumb, that's badass. Yeah, replace that last guy with the thumb. Okay, cool. So now we've spoken enough about that. Okay, cool. So now let's go phrase by phrase. Okay, so that first little phrase right there, this is just some Scruggs style on a beta A minor shape. There's your beta A minor as like your beta shape is that guy right there. You know the beta shape. I mean, they call it the D shape. I don't call it that. It's the second inversion to me, and I refer to that as beta. And then beta minor is that shape. Right there, you're on beta A minor. So, and then this is like a Scruggs style, kind of like a forward-backward roll thing. I mean, that right there, that's a middle reverse roll. And then you end right there. You could end on an index, and it'd be a pure 5-note middle reverse roll. But because we replace it with the thumb, it's like you kind of just like replace it with the thumb. Thumb right there on the second string. A good way to think about this roll, it's a Bob Dobalina for sure. There's a pause right there, but it's a little 3-note forward roll leading into the middle reverse. Okay, cool. Now let's talk about this thing. And then like this guy right here, that's like that follows the melody beautifully, but we're here for banjo tech. Right there, that's a 5-note forward-backward roll. The special thing about this kind of thing, it's technically an alternate index roll, but right there, that's a 3-note thumb forward into a 3-note middle reverse with a pivot note. So that means that note right there is both, it ends the forward roll and starts the reverse roll. And then you add that guy to fill some space, and then right there, that's a index 4, but you start with the thumb, and then like da da da. Just a forward roll. Yeah, so that's that whole thing. Hopefully I did that well. Yeah, you can really feel the thumb bump to start that phrase. All about the thumb. Substituting the index with the thumb. That's super stylish. Okay, now this thing, I remember this thing's kind of weird, but it kind of rolls off the tongue. So... It's something like that. How the hell does it sound? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so this right there, it's best, that's a prefix. Yeah, we just want to aim for that thumb. Okay, we'll talk about this second, but this is the piece. This is the piece you want to like, that's just like a little melodic thing. He's just playing melodically. And that's just an alternate index roll. You can see there's the 4-note unit, and the 4-note unit is repeated twice. Okay, cool. Alternate index, index middle, index thumb, index middle. Index thumb, index middle. So that's it. Yeah, on that kind of like Blackberry Blossom guy. But the downbeat is on the A, so you're kind of in A minor. Yeah, and then you get out of it with this phrase. And if you're used to melodic style, this isn't too bad. It's a thumb reverse right there. I put my thumb on the 5th string, and that's just like straight out of the. If you know that lick, this is just like a little like a 6-note section, 8-note section. Thumb reverse. What I have highlighted as a thumb reverse. Right there is a perfect forward roll, and then and you're just playing the chord tones of A minor down. Because there's like, yeah, it's like that 5 right there is kind of hinting at the alpha A minor, and that's hinting at the gamma A minor. Man, my banjo sounds buzzy. I just switched to lighter strings, JD, JD gauge strings, which Bela Fleck recommended me to open my banjo up, but now it's buzzing again. Son of a bitch. Okay, so that guy right there, just careful where the downbeat is. Yeah, if you just start it like that, it's just a 5-note, it's just a reverse roll. But then you have that little 2-note prefix going into it. So as long as you look at the roll. So that's the little prefix. You got a reverse roll right there. This is all alternate index up until you get to this point, which is just a reverse roll. And then right there is a forward roll. So hopefully that makes sense. You read the roll and it plays itself. Yeah, just make sure like you get that downbeat of that A note. Yeah, what the hell just happened? Where did all my notes go? Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. So now we go into some Scruggs style. What's happening here? Like this thing. Okay, cool. So this thing. Okay, this is all Scruggs style. This thing, whoops, that thing, again, that's a forward roll for that much. Index is a substitute with the thumb because it just gives you more power that way. Okay, so now this thing, I guess. Well, let me just highlight it. I'm sorry. I just want to have it all start on the right place. Okay, so this is all that right there. I don't do a pull off right. I mean, this is the tab straight off the Banjo Hangout. It says thumb 1. I play thumb 1. So that's just like thumb 1 and then a double thumb 1 2. That's not too bad. It's just a little bit of a single string. You can tolerate it. And then again the same. It's literally the same roll twice in a row. That's cool. Okay, we like rhythmic development. Yeah, that's cool. That's just it's the same roll twice in a row. One leading to G minor, one leading to F. Okay, cool. I actually thought this was a double square roll, but it's not. Oh my god, believe it or not, it's the same roll again, dude. That's thumb 1, double thumb 1 2, thumb 1, double thumb 1 2, right there, thumb 1, double thumb 1 2. How about that? So the only thing is you just got to be careful where that pull off is. It'll be easier to understand it like that. Yeah, but anyways, but that's not how it's written. It's just a syncopated thing. You'll get used to it. Yeah, thumb 1, thumb 1, 2, thumb 1, 2. Yeah, just careful for that syncopated pull off. Okay, cool. Now this is where it starts to get fancy. So now there's this piece. Okay, so that thing. Yeah. Okay, cool. So this guy right here, this is just, that's alpha F to beta F. So again, if you can see, just like he's just moving up inversions and playing a roll through it. Yeah. Yeah, that little 5, you slide up to that. And then that right there, that's actually a perfect forward roll, but the only thing to be careful of is that your index and thumb is going to switch. So just be careful of that, but that's just a beta F chord. Beta F. Okay, and now this guy, it's not that bad, just duh, baka dicka duh, baka dicka daka dicka. Just follow that rhythm. And it's all forward rolls, bruh. All forward rolls. And just follow it, because there's an 8th note right there, an 8th note right there. So just careful on that one, guys. Okay, cool. So now this is where shit starts to get real. That guy right there. If you know your C major double stops, your A minor double stops, they're the same thing. They're basically the same as G. The only thing, that's all the same. I mean, yeah, that's all the same as the G double stops. These are not that bad. I mean, it's like, because it happens so fast, I definitely bar the 12th fret. But if you can find this without the roll, so that like your A minor, like all that should be, you know, if you know your if you know your G major double stops, these shouldn't be too much of a stretch, but that is the scale. And it's just that backwards, so like da 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 do re mi in the key of A minor. And if you can't do it with the double stops, do it with just like. And the trick there is going to be with one finger. Ah, shit. You want to find that with one finger and see where it is in the scale. Just with one finger, because if you do it with one finger, then when you translate it to double stops, it's going to be easier to navigate with double stops when you're just like, I mean, it's kind of like next level single strings, like kind of like Scruggs style single string, where you're looking for the melody with just one finger. You're not trying to play it. You're not trying to play with 2 or 3 fingers on one string. You're trying to play it with one finger on one string. And just be aware of where your chord tones are. A, C, and E, you know? Yeah. And then like throw the chords in there. I don't know. But practice your scales and it'll happen. And then like you just put the middle reverse roll in it. But it's just A minor and C, really. Like, there's your C, there's your C, there's your C6, there's your C, your gamma C. So, if you practice your Scruggs style arpeggios, you're gonna get that one. Okay, Scruggs style arpeggios are not gonna help you out here, because this shit just like kind of sucks. It's funny. So I remember learning this when I was a kid and really having so much trouble with it and coming back to it over the years, literally up until this year, because these guys at the Winfield Bluegrass Festival, Holler at the Macklemore twins, they wanted to play this stuff with me, so it's like, oh god, I gotta like go over the solo, because it's like there's like this little, it's like this part, like whatever the lick is we're about to look at. I really only got it like this year. This whole like this lick is very strange, and like as deep as I've gotten into Bela Fleck, I only figured this out just like literally like a couple months ago. So, and I still can't play with it. It's a very odd little thing. Okay. Okay, this is like that little like forward backward roll. That's all Scruggs style. That is all fun and games. Just be careful where the index is on that reverse roll. Okay, that's all Scruggs style fun and games. That's all cute. This is where shit gets real. Okay, that thing right there. It doesn't look like much. These actually should be written as bends. What the hell just happened? Those should be written as bends, like that, but it's just kind of ugly. So this thing, it kind of plays itself. Like, you just bend that 7. And remember, this is out of an alpha shape, alpha A minor. So it's like in between 5 and 7, and you just grab the 7 on the 3rd string. You follow them da ticka da ticka da ticka. And how many is it? So let's count. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you go 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you get this thing, which sucks. Okay, this thing is the complicated thing. And this is not even as hard as it gets. The other one is even weirder, but that thing, I have no idea like where Bela came up with this. It's got to be an electric guitar thing, but so it's like this is a bend up, and this one is a bend down. Sorry, I say choke down. There, it's like, and then because there's a single string, that right there, that little guy right there, you have to go thumb index if you want to be cool. And so unfortunately, in the strict single string style, if you go thumb index right there, it's going to be thumb on the 3rd string, index finger on the 4th. That right there, you know, like that. A lot of people are uncomfortable with that, but it's just a part of the territory. So bend up, bend down, thumb 1, thumb 1. And then that right there, it's like index. Yeah, it's just a weird thing. That's like thumb, index, and then you slide. And then you slide up to the beta G. I never caught that when I was a kid. I just didn't, and now I start to see it because you're just like your alpha A minor into your beta G. But that it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a really weird lick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that it's a really odd little thing, but if you can get that guy right there, you'll be in good shape. It's really weird, especially if you stand up. It's harder to play banjo standing up because doing that, it kind of locks you into position because you got to get that bar right. It's really weird in like a combination of locking and then staying loose to land in that beta G. Yeah, it's easier sitting down, but practice it standing up because your hands get locked. Okay, so then we do that again. Okay, cool. So and then that's okay. Let me scroll down a little bit. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Okay, and then it does 4, and then it goes into a so then it's like. Okay, now this is the really weird. Okay, so again, it's 4 of those little bendy guys. You can see it's highlighted 1, 2, 3, and then this one goes across the bar line. Okay, and then you can see this guy, that lick is all the same. Bend up, bend down. And then that actually all that is all the same. But then you have this like silly little like double inside Scruggs roll, right? You're on a beta G. And then you go up to alpha C. So I think I do that one single string right, and then I do a thumb forward roll right there. And then that ends on a middle finger, so you have to bring your index finger to the 1st string. If that makes sense. So you gotta alternate, because you gotta You gotta play 2 notes as 16th notes on the first string consecutively, and that's just it. You gotta have a strategy if you want to do that. So again, right there, it's a double forward roll. It's a fucking bitch now that we're talking about it. Because it's a double, it looks like a double forward roll, but you gotta attack that single string, come at that with a forward roll, and then alternate your middle and index finger on the first string. So that thing, it's technically very weird. Not to mention just being rhythmically strange, and then having a difficult little bendy thing coming into it. It's a very odd little lick, but I hope that helps. Bend up, bend down, index thumb, or a thumb index, and you gotta like cross strings with that. And then here you got a forward roll that's a single string, a regular forward roll, and then you alternate. You end with a pinch with your index and middle. So I hope that helps. And then you gotta practice standing up. Yeah, so that lick is a fucking bitch. Okay, the rest of it after that, it's not that hard. Okay, cool. So now let's see what's happening here. Okay, cool. So this guy, I definitely didn't play it like this, but Bela's trying to teach us something. Okay, right there, index forward on alpha C. That's not too bad, right? More points if you substitute for the thumb, but after you come out of this, you know. Yeah, okay, cool. And then kind of like an alternate index roll. If you learn to play that without the roll first, that much of it, the roll will be a little more natural, but you want to get those chords down. Yeah, just follow the chords and then get that roll. That guy is alternate index right there, and then you got an alternate middle. And then right here, oh, again, the same roll. Yeah, that's Bela trying to teach us. You have rhythmic development, the same roll in 2 different places. That's cool. I love that. Those 2 are the same roll, and you come at it with a forward roll. Okay, cool. We love that. We love that. We love that. And then this guy, there is no roll. You just got like, it's kind of like, you just find it, play with one finger, and then just do a bar, and then you end right there. It's a rhythmic anticipation of the beta F. Yeah, and then you just play a middle forward kind of offbeat, right? And now, okay, cool. Now let's go to this piece and that thing right there. Let's see. Okay, that's not too bad. It's just this little piece right there is the weird one. That's actually index forward reverse. That's actually a kind of forward backward roll right there. Kind of looks like a star, like a 5-pointed star. But anyways, that's index forward. Wait, index? What the hell? Wait. Oh my god, I've been playing that wrong. Wow. I played that wrong. I didn't play it like this. Anyways, yeah, whatever. Just follow the roll. It's an alternate index roll. You got it, dude. Thumb, index, middle, thumb. No, it's a square roll. It's a square roll starting on the index. On a beta C. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna look at this guy. This is not that bad. I think we already did this. That's just following the scales and doing a middle reverse roll, following the melody. Yeah, and then right there you just end up on a forward roll. Again, we got some triplets. Let me expand this out. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. Yeah, double thumb forward, and then end with your thumb on the second string. Kind of like what we did earlier. Don't end on the index, you're gonna be slow. end with the thumb. It'll give you more power. And a conclusion to the phrase. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. Now, let's see. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, just follow the chords, man. It's the same thing except. It's the same thing. Navigate by the C majors. You got C, C, and A minor, right? Well, C6. Practice your scales. You'll get that one. This guy is just index forward. That's just index forward going from beta C to alpha C. Beta C, alpha C. Okay, cool. Now let's see. This guy. Yeah, he plays it a different way here. First he's going like. Yeah, I play it like this. The other one wasn't written like this, which kind of bothers me, but whatever. Okay, and that's all she wrote. Okay. Yeah, that's an index forward reverse. I love it. I love that. And then just reverse rolls again on that thing. It just ends. So that much of it. That much of it. And then this guy right here. This last one. This one fucked me up when I was a kid because I didn't know my arpeggios. But the good thing to note about this is that's an alpha G. That's a beta G. Oh, it's actually it's fucking E minor 7 because G and E minor are the same thing. But okay, that's like an E minor. That's an E minor right there, and then that's an E minor. If you play the full chord, and that's what you're looking for on one string. That arpeggio. Those are Scruggs style arpeggios. And then this guy right here, that's a little triplet look. That's really not that hard. Just do a little pull off at the top. A little JD Crow. Oh, shit. Yeah, shit. Alright guys, that covers the Slipstream solo. I hope that was enlightening. I hope, God, that little fucking piece, huh? I hope that helped because I certainly have had trouble with that for years. Anyways, and then there's like way more of a tab. Oh, you know what? Bonus section. Why don't we talk about the harmony banjo part? Oh my God, I'm so good to you guys. Okay, cool. It's the same thing as Slipstream. Hold on, let me add some measures down here so we can analyze a ton of it. Okay, hold on. Hold your horses. Okay, cool. So now that guy, now we're just playing instead of, we go, yeah, so this is all gonna be the same thing. That's like a little, I don't know, you got the roll. You got the roll. Kind of like an alternate thumb roll. Okay, cool. This right there is kind of like, ends with the index forward right there instead of, it's not too bad. This guy right here, yeah, that's like the majority of it. You got that like kind of foggy mountain thing instead of, you got, keep in mind that's a pure forward roll right there. Yeah, just keep the forward rolls going and you'll get it. That's the same thing. We already talked about that. God, I'm rushing you guys. Okay, how about this? Okay, that, okay, yeah, okay, so the trick with this, just watch, that's all forward rolls, guys. That's just all forward rolls. It's just displaced by a 16th note, so just careful. Yeah, and then just watch the thumb switch from the 4th to the 5th to the 3rd string. Okay, cool. Now this thing. Yeah, that guy you just like slide up, middle reverse, forward backward roll on the F. And then this guy, it's kind of like, is that a forward backward roll? No, it's actually a forward roll. Thumb forward right there, kind of like the E minor. And then middle forward right there. And then right there, Bob Dobalina, double forward roll. We talked about that one already. And then, yeah, that's the one you want to get. It's like, yeah, okay, cool. Now we go into the harmony. That little thing, that little piece, those 3 5s on the open 5th string. That's one. That's like really what you want to punch out. Okay, cool. And then the rest is just forward rolls, doggy. Let's see, this guy. Yeah, just follow the roll, follow that harmony of the melody, because it's like you got, and then the harmonies, and it's all forward rolls up until that thing, and then little forward back roll in the A minor, and then you got this piece, this guy right here. Yeah, you end. It's index forward. You kind of just follow the scales again. Beta G, alpha C, gamma C. So G, C, C. That's how I see it. 2nd inversion G, 1st inversion C, 3rd inversion C. With the forward rolls. And then you just got those little forward rolls again happening, and then you end with that arpeggio on the 3rd string. That's the, it's like an E minor 7 arpeggio, because the other one is going, what the hell's the other one going? So anyways, that covers it, guys. Thanks for watching. Love you. See you in the next one. Peace.